Do. All right, we're back. And I was thinking, something I want to add is transportation in between all three parks, a la, universe style. So, where can we do that from? Thinking someplace like over here-ish, on like an angle. And I want to go into the Frontier Workshop and see if there's any aquatic monorail things that I can find. So we need to look under buildings, and we need, is it, yeah, transport, and we're looking for aquatic monorail. Monorail station, aquatic build, aquatic entrance, entrance with monorail. There's the aquatic monorail. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. But I want the aquatic station. Monorail station. Ooh, this is nice looking. That's for Viking. Try that aquatic theme monorail. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's taking so gosh dang long? Oh, I am not a fan of the Frontier Workshop. It moves so flippin' slow. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Here's an aquatic monorail station. We'll give that a look. From Archaeopoetrix. Do. Ooh, what's this? Giant submarine. That's cool. Those are shops. Not what I'm looking for. I mean, I can make a station. I'd rather not make a station, though. That's good. Ooh, an aquatic restaurant. I'm gonna subscribe to that. And I've decided not to put any rides in the water park. Ooh, here's an aquatic station. What's this for? Oh, it's like a station cover. I mean, I actually kind of like it. Here, wood and glass might work for purposes of what I'm doing. Let's give that a wood and glass monorail station. Okay. Let's give that a minute to do what it's got to do. Oof. That is very flippin' ugly. This is not as modern stations go. That's a Viking theme. That's a Viking theme. That's a Viking theme. That monorail station's upside down, but this could work, say, like, over here. Alright, let's just stick that out there for now. I guess this could also end up... Do I have in here? I don't know, because we're gonna need to build some information booths wherever we do this. Right, there's bathrooms and such, all that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build our own. Because we should. Why is merch disabled? So if I build it here... Ooh. We're going to have to cut here, turn, and come across. Not that that's a bad thing. That's okay. We can do it that way. We can do it that way, I think. Okay. So let's start with... Let's pause all this stuff, because we don't need all that open. So we're going to need some guest services. Why is... stuff acting like this? Just because it is. Okay. Let's come back in here. Guest services. Like, ideally... Changing room... Hoity. Because you can never have enough toities. And then a drying. What the heck do they call this thing? Oh, body dryer. Okay, so you've got this little area here. All right. get rid of that. Let's do this. I'm gonna do draw. I'm gonna go from there. Biscuits. Alright, let's encompass all that first. And then let's continue to draw. And then let's continue to draw. Oh, because I have angle snap on. I was like, why am I only able to... Okay. Then from here, we go up to the monorail. Now let's go tract, custom, mono, and we're going to load from the other side. That's a little higher than I want. 16 feet? Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, I want to continue making station. We're done with that. Move you here. Okay, I want to place an exit. We will connect the path. Railings on. This one I want angle snap on for. Okay. So there's the exit. The entrance. And the entrance for this bad boy will be rustic. There's the entrance. Again, we're just making things simple. We're not trying to overcomplicate anything. Alright, so let's attach some scenery to this bad boy. We're gonna come down here. Biscuits. That's not gonna work on that piece. But it'll work here. Interesting. Why are these lower? That's why. We're gonna add some stuff, don't worry. It's not gonna be this hideous. Doorways in. No, that's not the right piece. Obviously, this is not finished. We're gonna have to beautify this a lot. A lot. Actually, I like the open air concept since we are in more of a tropical region. Overhang piece. What can that does now? Right. We're gonna add depth. Looking to add some depth. Awning. No, I'm not, because it doesn't need one. Okay, we're gonna put stuff in the walls and all of that. I do need posts. Okay. You're better. Ugh, that is not a very great looking building. Let's see what kind of stuff I can put on here. Mm-hmm. Just trying to add some depth to some color and stuff. That's not I don't so much care about. Anyways, we'll come back and we'll beautify all of this. Because it's going to need a little bit of love, that's for sure. But we've got that part built, which is really all that matters. Now, I want to come back to monorail. Okay. What's this thing? All right. Get rid of that light. Get rid of that light. We're probably gonna have to get rid of that light. We got a lazy river there. We've got the lazy river over here. Got this monorail entrance. We've got these buildings and shops. In here, we've got this. And here, we're going to have power distributor right behind that door. Right over here, we need to add a water filter. Because this whole area doesn't have one. That makes that difficult. Alright, so that's got a water filter, we've got all that. Next thing, so we're going to build... What kind of wood is this? I like this. This is wooden wall. Oh, that's what this is going to be made out of. Okay. We should all now be set to go. Now. Sip of coffee. Since I've got this here, let's add one more facility. Staff facility. We need another one of those. And then let's come here. Let's copy this. Alright, that's all fixed. Oh, that's open. Let's edit the building. Now we want wood. We're actually going to put that there in front of that, and we're going to come down here. We're going to add a door. What kind of door? No. Too big. Too big for our means. That'll work. Okay. Now let's go back into here. Let's go back to the walls. And let's go back to wood. Biggins. It was worth a shot. What do you have? I don't want people to have to step over it. Yeah, for our purposes, I guess we'll just use this. And let's put our shop fronts in. The only ones that have that, the rest should have. another entry point. There's those halves. Making sure everything has got what it's supposed to have. I wanted that back. There. Body warmth. Okay. Now, let's get a thatch roof on here. Start with flat. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to put lighting on. Right now, just looking to get the basic structures. Add in depth. Why is this side being so snarky? The other side was so easy. You're not. Why you difficult? Oh, I thought I was gonna get into a groove. There we go. Alright. We'll add more depth and stuff, but... Right. So that's the first little area. Whew! Tiring. Need some coffee. And that is the first area. Now over here for Das Children's, let's continue expanding this out. And over here, I think it'd be cool to have the monorail like centrally located in this one. Let's see what we've got. Let's fart around a little bit. Let's bring you over. Right? I don't like that. This I think I could get behind. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I know I can draw, make my life easier, but why do that when I can make things more difficult? Okay. So it brings you in. Nice big open area to start. Right? Okay. We're getting places. Things are starting to come afoot. Now, we're going to stick a roller coaster over here. We are going to put in our first roly coasty. It's going to be a kitty coaster. Kitty coaster, yeah. Okay. No. We're going to have one of those. We're going to have one of these. This, for the mouse one, probably use a blueprint. Like this guy. I love this ride. A very cool ride. Anyways, we'll do that for that. We have that. Anyways, what have we got? I'm thinking a launch, a small launch ride. Yeah. Yeah, a family coaster. And I want boarding station. No. Board here. And then hold on, drive tires. I want to go back to edit. Drive tires. And then we want our unload here. Like that. Perfect. Now, we want to launch. We're going to launch at 20. Put the catwalk on. We're going to launch up to 35. Those are brakes. Slows train down with magnets. Slows train down. Let's turn the catwalk on. I just want to see how this works. Sorry, I don't talk much when I'm brain. Let's see how this works. Smash, crash. Alright, now we're going to smooth everything out. We'll call this something like pretzel. Because that's what it does. It does a lot of pretzeling. There is a lot of pretzeling going on. Alright, let's see how this works. Go for a ride. Alright, we're going to get a little bit more speed on the launch. That should help. And I also want to fix some of this. Move that. It's a little too abrupt. And smoother would be good. Okay, next thing, we're going to have two of these bad boys. And then edit Okay, let's see what this does. This should help. Oh no, we need just a little bit more speed at launch. All right, a little bit more speed. Let's bump it up to 37. This one should do the trick. Perfect. That's what we want. You get your airtime right at the beginning. Right? Airtime right there, and then the rest is just easy turns and fun. That's a fun little ride. That's a fun little ride. I like it. All right. Well, that's an hour of work just to do these little things, but I'm going to call it quits here. Hope everybody enjoyed. We'll stick a giant sign probably in here up over the monorail, all that. But I hope everybody enjoyed. And until next time, see ya.